Hi, welcome to Axial Pool and Spa. I'm Frank, and you are?
Jennifer.
Jennifer, it's nice to meet you. What brings you in here today?
Well, we're new to the area and my neighbors recommended that I come to your store. First-time pool owner, and I don't think I'm getting it right taking care of the water, so I brought a sample in with me. Maybe you can help me figure out what to do.
Well, it certainly looks hazy, and that could be an indication of something else that could be going wrong.
Yes.
We have a water station over here, and
Okay.
we'll run it through its paces and figure out what's going on,
That would be great.
and then give you some advice as to how to get it cleared up. But before we head over there, I'd like to ask you a few questions about your pool so I can understand as much as possible.
Okay.
First off, is it an in-ground or above-ground pool?
It's above ground.
Okay. And the chemicals used to take care of it, is it a saltwater pool or are you using traditional chemicals such as pucks and shocks?
We have tablets, we have pouches and pails. The previous owners left behind an array of products, and they also did leave behind a receipt from Walmart.
Okay. And then finally, how old is the pool?
It's 3 years old.
Okay, so it's fairly new. So before we go over there and see exactly what's going on here, Jennifer, I'd like to share some fundamentals with you for pool care.
Okay.
First, the number one thing to look for, especially when you're starting up for the season, is the mechanics of the pool itself. These are things like the filter, the pump, the jets that deliver water back into the pool itself. The circulation of water in the pool is very, very important, and it's what helps the chemicals work its best. The second thing to look out for is to make sure that your chlorine levels are at the right point. Do you have children?
Yes, teenagers.
I imagine the pool will get a lot of use then.
Absolutely.
Okay, well, that puts duress on the water itself as far as the chlorine, and you're going to want to maintain a level of chlorine at 1 to 4 parts per million. Now, you mentioned that the chemicals came from a Walmart. That sends up a red flag to me. It means that they were kind of on their own, when at least you can come in here and talk to myself or one of our associates. But at Walmart, there isn't anyone to help you. And there's an array of chemicals that some of them are not professional strength product at all.
Oh.
As a result of that, people will go in and they'll try and solve a problem like this and buy all types of chemicals. Well, it might work and it might not. And in fact, they may have caused the problem to become worse. So you want to be careful of the kind of products that you're using. And then finally, to make sure that you're testing the water on a frequent basis, usually about once a week.
Seems like a lot to keep track of.
I know, I've given you a lot in a short period of time.
Yeah.
But let me tell you, pool care doesn't have to be complicated at all. It can be as easy as 1, 2, 3.
Well, do you have any suggestions?
Oh, I sure do. Sustain.
Sustain. I'm not familiar with Sustain.
Sustain is an easy-to-use 3-part system. Why, it's been on the market for over 30 years, developed by a Fortune 500 company, and was the first and original algae-free limited warranty program. If you'd like to learn more, I'd be happy to tell you more about it.
That would be great.
Why don't we walk over here?
Okay.
These are the only 3 products you'll need to take care of your pool all summer long. The first product in the Sustain line is Sustain Summer Shield. It's a liquid, and you pour it in around the perimeter of the pool or right into the skimmer basket. It lasts 150 days. Now, this product acts as a backup to your regular chlorine routine. It takes up excess chlorine in the pool that comes as a result of shocking and holds it in suspension. If for some reason the chlorine level drops suddenly, Shield releases the chlorine that it's holding in the pool and actually adds an extra layer of protection to make sure that you don't develop algae. The second part is the Sustain 3-inch chlorinating tablets. Now these tablets are unique in and of themselves because they erode as opposed to dissolve. You put the tablets inside this skimmer dispenser cup, put the lid on top and adjust it to just the amount of chlorine you need. Not too little, not too much. You put it into the skimmer basket once a week and walk away. It's that simple. The third product is Sustain Energizer Tablets. Now these are smaller blue tablets that actually do dissolve. You put them right into the skimmer basket. Heck, they can go in right on top of the skimmer dispenser jar. Now they dissolve really rapidly, within 2 hours, and they provide a burst of chlorine into the pool to cleanse it, if you will, and to also replenish the shield.
Well, this sounds easy enough. I definitely can take care of our pool.
Well, heck, I'm sure you'd rather spend more time in the pool enjoying it than taking care of it.
Absolutely.
Well, you know what? Let's take your water sample over to the water test station, see what's going on here.
Okay.
I have a short video on Sustain as well as a pool care guide, and you can ask me any questions you like once we're there.
Great.
6 key points to remember. Get to know the customer's pool. Is it above ground or in ground? Estimated gallons. Age of pool. Overall usage. Establish a trust factor. Exhibit expertise by reviewing fundamentals of pool care. Empathize with their concerns by explaining all the ways your store can help them with their questions about pool care. Remember that customers would rather spend more time in their pools than taking care of them. Guide the customer to the Sustain system based on simplicity of the program and ease of application. The 1, 2, 3 steps to pool care. 1. Shield. A backup chlorine reserve that lasts all season. 2. 3-inch blue tablets that erode to provide consistent chlorine protection. A skimmer cup comes in each pail. 3. 3/4-inch Energizer Tablets to provide a burst or shock of chlorine cleansing power, and also serves to replenish liquid Sustain Shield with backup chlorine. It all takes just 10 minutes per week. The Sustain 3-part system provides the basics for taking care of the chlorine needs of a pool. The customer will need to be reminded to monitor their water balance chemicals and routinely test their water. Discuss the algae-free limited warranty. When Sustain is used according to labeled directions, which includes visiting the dealer every 6 weeks for a water test, if the pool develops algae, the chemicals to fix it are at no cost. Provide the customer with a pool care guide and have them watch the in-store video if you have it. Then close the sale.